Hello, this is Stefan, and now I would like to explain about this week's homework, which is problem 12.6. You could see from the KSO book of Intermediate Accounting 2. So let me just read the instructions. There are three parts. A. Prepare the intangible assets section of Montana Mats Golf Incorporated at December 31, 2009. How much amortization expense is included in Montana Met's income for the year ended December 31, 2009. So we were made to do a balance sheet of the intangible section. As you can see from the book, there are three intangibles, which is the trade name, the copyright, and the goodwill. But because it was stated from the book that the trade name has been renewed at nominal cost indefinitely, so we see that the trade name is not amortized because it is considered an intangible asset. It is considered to have an indefinite life of intangibles. So we would only amortize the copyright. So no amortization for the trade name and the goodwill. So the computation to amortize the copyright is 24,000. This is the fair value of the copyright. You divide it by 40, which is the remaining life of the copyright, and you multiply it with 6 per 12. So 6 per 12 here is from the information. So Montana Mat Golf purchased the company and format on July 1st, 2009. So July, August, September, October, November, and December. So there are 6 months. So 6 per 12. And this is the result, 300. So to find the cost of copyright for 2009 is 24,000 minus the amortization, 300. So we get 23,700 pounds. So how do we calculate the goodwill? The goodwill, as we know, is calculated by purchase price minus the fair value of net asset. So here we have the purchase price, which is stated from the book. We also have the fair value of asset and also the fair value of liabilities. So we can find the fair value of net asset, which is 800,000 minus 200,000, and we get 600,000. And the goodwill is purchase price minus 600,000 is 170,000. So we put the goodwill here, and for the total intangibles, we sum it up. 10,000 plus 23,700 plus 170,000 equals to 203,700. So that is the total intangibles. Now let's move on to question B. Prepare the journal entry to record amortization expense for 2010. Prepare the intangible asset section of Montana Mats Golf Incorporated at December 31, 2010. So to record the amortization expense, first of all you debit copyright amortization expense, and then you credit copyright. So how much is the amortization expense? Well, it's because this is a full year of 2010, so we calculate it by 24,000 divided by 40, and we multiply it by 1 year. So we have 600. Next is the statement of financial position. So it's pretty much the same as before. It has a trade name of 10,000. It has a goodwill of 170,000, and the only difference is the copyright, because in the copyright amortization expense, we do not multiply it by 6 months but 18 months. So it's 6 months for 2009, and then it's full year. It's a full 12 months for the next year. So we have 18 years, so 18 per 12. So we have a competition of 900 pounds. The 900 pounds we put into subtraction with 24,000. So 24,000 minus 900, we get 23,100 pounds. We put this in here, so we have a different total intangibles for the next year, which is 203,100 pounds. Next, moving on to question C. Record at the end of 2011, Magic is evaluating the results of the instructional business. Due to fierce competition from online and television, the old master cash generating unit has been losing money. Its book value is now £500,000. The recoverable amount of the old master reporting units is $420,000. Magic has collected the following information related to the company's intangible asset. So the trade name value in use is now 3,000. The value in use of copyright is now 25,000. So prepare the journal entries required, if any, to record the impairments on Montana Man's intangible asset. So for problem C, there is a impairment, if you could see, which is the goodwill, because we have a recoverable amount of 420,000. We have a carrying value. So as you know, an impairment is recorded if the recoverable amount is smaller than the carrying value. So 420,000 is smaller than the carrying value of 500,000. So we have an impairment of 80,000 pounds. And for the trade name, the value in use now is 3,000. So we put it into subtraction from 10,000. So 10,000 minus 3,000 equals to 7,000 pounds. So this is the trade name. And for the journal entry, we record loss on impairment on the debit side, and then we put the intangibles on the credit side, which is the goodwill and the trade name. So we have 80,000 here, which is the impairment of the goodwill, and then we have 7,000. So we have a loss on impairment of 87,000. We sum it up. Okay, so that is it. That's all of it. So thank you for your attention, and I hope you understand. Thank you.